Man, I tell you, it is so sad that we have black people in our community, black people in this world, okay? And I know I've said this before, but I have to say it again, it's on my mind. They know what's happening in the real world. They know that racism still exists. They know that their people are being shot down the streets, not by just each other, but they're being killed by outside forces as well. They know that we don't get the same type of justice in the courts that other people do. They know that we get the book thrown at us while other people don't get the book thrown at them because they get off with a lighter sentence. Okay? They see what happens to our people. They've seen over the past couple of years how the police were called on black people for doing absolutely nothing wrong. They see how the police fuck with black people, okay? The police do fuck with their own people as well, but I'm talking about my people in this situation. And yet, you will still have black people quickly come to the defense of those people over their own people. I can't wrap my head around it. I cannot understand because I don't have that mind. I don't. This ain't about hate, ladies and gentlemen. This is about me just trying to understand something that I just cannot understand. I wish that most of you that want to defend interracial dating, most of you that want to defend racism, most of you that want to defend the so-called dominant society, I wish most of you that are quick to do that would be quick to defend yourselves and defend your people, period. If you had that same heart and that same drive to defend your children, they wouldn't be getting fucked around right now with the police. They wouldn't be getting fucked around in schools. If you had the same, I'm not going to say all black men, but if there were black men out there that came to the aid and the defense of black women like they do to white women and non-black women, there would never be a problem in the black community when it came to chivalry. And it just, I just don't understand. There isn't any other woman on this earth that writes a book on how to attract white men. The only fucking women in this world that write books and write fantasy novels on having a fucking affair with a billionaire white man are black women. And I'm not saying all of you, but a lot of you are having these fucking fantasies. A lot of you are going to these channels that are telling you nothing but bullshit lies about your own fucking people, and you believe it. And it's sad. It really is. Black men listening to black men that don't even have relationships, that are not even fucking married, that can't even get a fucking woman, or if they do, they get a woman just to have sex with and then move on to the next one. They're listening to people that don't even have successful relationships tell them how to have a relationship, or tell them to stay away from black women and get with white women. Funny thing is that a lot of these black male swirlers who tell these black males who are young and old, even in my age range in the middle, tell them that they need to get with a white woman. These motherfuckers who are telling them to do that don't even have a white woman of their own. Not a white woman they can keep anyway. And these black women that write these fucking novels are having a field day making money on Amazon because they're living out their fantasy through their fucking books because they don't have a white man to call their own in real life. A lot of these black women get mad at other black women who are with black men, okay? And the black man can actually be doing a good thing. He's not a drug dealer, not doing any crimes. He's working his ass off hard like me and just making ends meet and take care of his family's responsibilities, okay? And the black women who don't like black women who date black men because they want black women to date white men and non-black men like them, they don't even have fucking non-black men at all to begin with. So it makes no sense. That's where you see the jealousy come from. That's exactly where you see the jealousy come from. You got black men calling other black men who show love to black women simps, but these motherfuckers don't even have a successful relationship because for some reason or other, a black woman stepped on their heart, or they couldn't make the relationship work. Maybe it was their fault, not the woman's fault. But since the relationship that they wanted with this black woman didn't work, all black women are evil, all black women are this, all black women are that. Black women, the same thing. This relationship didn't work with this black man, it didn't work with the next one, didn't work with the next one. All black men are fucked up, all black men are evil, all black men should die. No. Do you realize how fucking stupid your logic is? I mean, I understand that you're not going to realize how stupid your logic is, because if you are dating someone outside your race and you think that's the best thing for you, you think you're doing what's right. You people who are quick to defend people who don't defend you, who don't give a fuck about you, you are sad people. Seriously. You look at me as if I'm a racist because I'm talking against the people that you love. I don't hate white people. And when it comes to love, I love my people first before I love anybody else. You got black men out here, not all, but some, who disrespect these women on a public platform for the entire world to see. They see how these particular black men are treating black women. And they make the assumption that all black men are treating black women this way. It's not true. I know that the swirlers out there will say it is, but it's not true. It's not true. You got a group of black men out here who date white women or non-black women, and you have black women that deduce that all black men are doing that, and it's not true, because I've seen plenty of black couples together, married, okay? You know, it's just sad that these people have truly duped my people this much. Now, I'm thankful to the black people out there in the black community who are actually enlightening themselves by reading about their history, researching what's going on in the world, and paying close attention to what's happening. Because they are the ones who will be saved, while the others who are living in fantasy land thinking that because you're with a white man or a white woman or a non-black person, that somehow you're changing the world, or somehow racism does not exist, and it truly does. And the thing about these people who are in these relationships with these non-black people, they know that racism exists because they get the stares, they get the hatred, they get the hateful name calling, they get all the bullshit every single day when they're in these relationships. But they swear to God that, you know, racism is over. But it's right there in your face. But they're in denial. They're in denial. Sometimes people need to look at themselves. And I know I've heard this before. You've heard it before. People make certain choices about the people that they date. We all make choices on who we date, okay? Some choices are good, some choices are bad. Sometimes you have to go through a ton of bad relationships to get to the good one, the one that's going to last you forever. But it kills me how you got black women out here who literally want to give up. You got black men out here who literally want to give up. You know what? I look at them like this. It kills me, but at the same time, I know there's more black people out there who are in relationships with each other. And for the ones out there who want to give up, fuck you. Go live your life, live your best life as you call it, and find out what happens when you're not with your own, okay? Maybe it'll turn out good for you, maybe it won't. But it sickens me to my core how I continuously seen the same pattern over and over for the past couple of years now as I've been paying attention. You literally will have black people that will quickly come to the defense of these non-black people, but they will not come to the defense of their own people. Now, don't get me wrong, there are black people out there that do come to defense of their own, but there are many more who do not do that. They're just full of shit. These people are not coming to your defense any fucking day. But you come to their defense like nothing. That's why I said slavery didn't end. It ended as far as we know, but it didn't really end, because there are a number of us who have the shackles in our mind right now. That's from indoctrination. It's not a conspiracy theory, it's reality. If you lived in the same time as me, I'm talking about when I was a kid, like the 80s or the 90s, as a black person, you learn more about white people than you do about your own. I knew more about white people than white people knew about white people. That's how I feel. Because I learned more about them than I ever learned about my own people. That's a really good way to start indoctrination at an early age. Making children who are not you think that you are the best and they are inferior to you. And they did that for some of us. Some of us are not happy, or we do not feel appreciated at a job unless they tell us that we're doing a good job. If we have a black supervisor or a black person in power has some sort of position of authority, we don't give a shit if they give us, a good review or tell us that we're doing a good job. When that white person tells you, you feel like you've hit the jackpot, you're on top of the world. And if you have that particular condition in you, if you have that particular mindset, it's already a sure sign that you have that mental shackle on you. When you need them to validate your beauty as a black woman on these pageants, these Miss Universe, Miss Teen USA, I know black women are beautiful. I know black women are the best. And as far as I'm concerned, in my mind, I'm not attracted to anyone else but black women. I can say there's a good-looking woman in another race of people, another race of women. But when it comes to me, the highest attraction, the only attraction I ever want is an attraction to a black woman. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I've been saying this for 4 fucking years, almost 5 now. Okay? And I mean every fucking word of it. I show it in my videos every fucking time. When I do these slideshows, I show the beauty of the black woman. You don't need validation from them. But black men need to start validating their black women more, just like I do. I validate my women by doing screenshots and slideshows. I do the same with my wife. I tell her she's beautiful every day. I tell my mother she's beautiful. Okay? You may not think that telling your woman is beautiful, telling your woman that she's beautiful is important, but it is. She feels appreciated and loved and feels desired and feels attractive that way. You may not think it's anything for you, black man, but when you tell your woman that, it's the best thing she's ever heard all fucking day, next to I love you. And you black women out there, instead of writing books on how to attract white men, how about just writing books on how to make yourself a better person? Black men should do the same for themselves. Self-help books. All this, you got option shit. You don't got no options when you're looking at those people as your option. That's a danger fucking zone right there. That's a danger sign. And you're crashing right through that shit and going into a fucking black hole that leads to the sunken place. That goes for both you, black women, and black men. Options my ass. The only option you have as a black person is to get your shit together, love yourself, then love your fucking people, and you fight for your fucking people. That's what you do. That's your option. There ain't no other fucking option. I'm tired of these people talking about how they got options. Oh, I can date this. You can't do shit. Stop telling me that the black woman is this and the black man is that, and that these people are so much fucking better than we are. Because the moment that you tell a black man, the moment that you tell a black woman that a white woman or a non-black woman or a non-black man or a white man, period, is better than your own, you already fell into the sunken place. You're already done. The mental shackles are tightly gripped on your fucking mind. Seriously. When you defend them, but throw your people under the bus, those shackles are tightly on you. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying.